Hey MCARBO brother, I'm Chris Nelson, President of MCARBO. Really excited to introduce two fantastic upgrades for two excellent pistols, the P11 and the PF9. We've got 316 stainless steel guide rod replacements and 20-pound max control recoil springs. Help reduce some of that felt recoil and muzzle flip. Let's get on over to tabletop, put these babies in. Before we get started, let's go ahead and check our firearms together, make sure they're clear. Check the chamber, check the bolt face, check the magazine well. This PF9's clear. Now let's check the P11. Chamber, bolt face, magazine well. Firearms are clear. Parts and tools needed for this build: micro tip, flathead screwdriver, 1/16 inch punch, and then your respective parts for either the PF9 or the P11. We've got the max control 20-pound recoil spring for the PF9, which is also compatible with the P11, but you can see we've got different stainless steel guide rods for the PF9 and the P11. Fantastic parts, really go well together. Highly recommend doing them at the same time since the process would be that much faster, easier, and a major difference if you do both at the same time rather than incremental upgrades. Really phenomenal performance. Let's put these in. All right, real fast and simple installation. So we're going to start with the PF9 first. Rack the slide, take your little flat tip screwdriver, pop out that takedown pin, go ahead and pull the slide forward. Comes right off just like so. Now we're going to replace that plastic factory guide rod and those weaker springs. Adding the stiffer springs is going to help reduce that felt recoil and that muzzle flip. Every time you fire around, that muzzle's jumping. And also, by putting in a stainless steel guide rod, you're not going to have this issue right here where it will break in half. The plastic guide rods will break, they snap easy. So let's go ahead and put in this max control 20-pound recoil spring, all right? Going to help us tame that recoil and that muzzle flip. So we can put the factory springs aside, we can put the broken guide rod aside, and now we'll go ahead and put 316 stainless steel guide rod replacement for your PF9. Really fantastic improvement. All right, so they just slide on like so. Beautiful. Look at that thing just blinging. Man, this is a nice upgrade. Really easy, simple, longevity, man. We are looking for some long-lasting performance and improvement for our PF9, and it's just that simple, fast, quick. It's a no-brainer. All right, so go ahead and put it back on the frame. All right, go ahead and take your 1/16 inch punch, drop it right in that takedown pin hole. Make sure the lugs are lined up there on that barrel. Now go ahead and take your takedown pin, drop it right in. Make sure that little ledge is on the bottom. All right, and make sure it snaps too. You should hear it snap. There, so it's locked in place. Good to go. Look at that, it even looks 10 times better. Just beautiful. Nice. Feels solid too when you're racking that slide. Awesome. Now let's do the P11. Now for the P11, same simple process. Go ahead and rack the slide back. Take your little flathead, pop out the takedown pin. Go ahead and pull the slide forward, off. Look at that plastic guide rod and that factory recoil spring. All right, now we're going to go ahead and pull those out. You can just see how flimsy these are. They snap right in half. So no need to worry about that anymore. We're going to go ahead and take our 20-pound max control recoil spring, set that down, and our new P11 stainless steel guide rod, 316 stainless steel, beautifully machined, fantastic, phenomenal part. Look at that awesome little radius on the tip there. Really well done. Drop it right in. Fast, simple, no-brainer improvement. I really love this. You can really do some phenomenal upgrading for the function, reliability, and integrity of the firearm. Really impressive, really fantastic improvement. Go ahead and drop in your 1/16 punch. Helps keep it all aligned and located. Rack your slide back. All right, you can wiggle it around a little bit, make sure it's completely cleared. I can see a little bit of interference there, so I'll pull that barrel forward slightly. Take your takedown pin, make sure you've got that little ledge facing down, and go ahead and slide it in. If you get any resistance, just pulling that barrel a little bit. Make sure you hear that snap. Good to go. Look at that. It even looks good. I love this. Oh yeah, that feels amazing. Way more control, a lot less recoil and muzzle flip. Fantastic improvement. Well, there you have it, guys. Two phenomenal improvements for your PF9 or your P11. Really can't beat it. Stainless steel replacement guide rods. You saw how easily those factory plastic ones broke. And the 20-pound max control recoil spring is going to help reduce some of that felt recoil and muzzle flip. Really fantastic. Great improvements. Simple, fast, and easy installation, obviously. Really looking forward to y'all's feedback. Thank you, MCARBO brother, for your ideas and your support. And as always, happy shooting.